Every agency and business owner seems to be talking about GoHighLevel. Some people think it's like a superpower and the best all-in-one business software. Other people think it's just confusing and unnecessary. In this video, I'm going to break down what GoHighLevel actually does for complete beginners, who it's for, who it's definitely not for, and who should avoid GoHighLevel. Because it's great, but it's not perfect for everyone, and my final recommendation to you. Starting with, what's GoHighLevel and what does it actually do? So HighLevel is kind of like an all-in-one business software that works like a CRM where you can track your leads and your customers, and it comes with automations. You can build funnels, connect all your social media and marketing into one place. A lot of cool stuff. You can use calendars, email marketing, sell products, build communities. I mean, pretty much anything you need to run a business and, connected to the internet is right in HighLevel. That's kind of their thing with having everything in one place. Most companies, when they start, use like 10 to 20 different tools. That can be expensive, and GoHighLevel tries to replace all of them to a varying degree of success. We'll talk about that. Now, who is HighLevel actually for? So HighLevel is a bad idea for very large enterprises, but it's great for small to medium-sized businesses, entrepreneurs, agencies, especially coaches, local businesses, service businesses. I could just keep going. Because it gives you all the tools that you need to run one of these companies for a very low price compared to all the other software that you would have to pay for and get, because costs really do stack up with different softwares. And again, here it's all in one place. Now, let's talk about the core HighLevel features that you need to know, because HighLevel has a lot of different stuff. So the first thing is going to be automation. Now, being able to take your business and automate the boring, repetitive parts is very powerful. And with HighLevel, once a new lead enters your system, you can set up automatic messages and pipeline updates, and you can send reminders, you can follow up with them, and slowly turn that lead into a customer by knowing exactly where they are at in the pipeline and what they need at all times. But the reason why agencies and small businesses really love HighLevel is simple. It just makes life easier when you run a business. You can easily create sub-accounts for your clients or for your different companies, and you can use snapshots and different templates for pretty much anything. So you don't have to start from scratch every time you build something. You can simply reuse what you already built or what HighLevel built for you. Whether it's designing an email sequence, a website, a workflow, or an automation, you don't have to start from scratch. And so in your business, snapshots and these templates alone can save an insane amount of time. Now, also something that people usually misunderstand is you can also clone your systems as well as white label HighLevel to your clients. This sounds weird and very complicated, but it's actually pretty simple. If you have a client in your business, you can give them a part of HighLevel and some features, like a calendar feature, and you can charge for this and basically put your logo onto the calendar that you sell. You don't need to understand it right now, but agencies love this because it makes running an agency with different clients very easy, both to manage your customers and also deliver on the work that you do and make all your clients happy. Everything in one place. Now, I want to talk about my personal experience with HighLevel and some of the biggest advantages. And the number one thing for me is going to be mental simplicity. The biggest benefit isn't even like the features themselves. They're amazing, but it's having your business in one place and not split across different apps or different platforms. It means you have fewer logins, fewer things that can go wrong. You don't need to integrate like 12 different apps and make it work together. Fewer things will break, and you'll have an easier onboarding process and just in general much simpler workflow, which leads to an overall better experience and more efficient time running a business. So you can focus on growing your business and your profits rather than being limited by like the tech or the software aspect of it. HighLevel is also literally built to grow with you. Unlike many softwares, it can handle a growing business, and they have an enormous library of features. They're not going to try to charge you for like small things, and just they want you to grow. But of course, nothing is perfect. I want to make that really clear. I'm going to talk about some of the downsides now. Now, there is a learning curve, and it's such a vast software that it can feel overwhelming for a lot of people. That's a completely valid complaint, because there are an endless amount of features and the UI can feel crowded and a bit chaotic before you understand everything. It also looks very different from basic softwares with like one or two marketing features because it contains so much stuff. It's also realistically not the best at everything, and their selling point is more that everything is included rather than being the best at every little tiny detail. Of course, you might find a better calendar software if you pay like 50 bucks a month, but here it's all included and you don't need to pay more and works good enough in 99% of cases for most people. And so the biggest downside, in my opinion, to HighLevel is going to be the complexity. I really think a lot of people quit too early because they try to learn every feature and everything at once. Don't do that. Start small and only use what you need. That way, HighLevel becomes useful for your company and not overwhelming. I recommend starting with things like forms, understanding the pipeline, building out a basic workflow, trying calendars if you book calls, and also the conversations tab where you can manage all your social media channels. Those few features should get you started and just make it useful rather than overwhelming. So now, is HighLevel actually right for you? It depends. If you're a solo business owner, or you're running an agency, or you're starting a small to medium-sized business, it's probably worth trying. But if you are a very big company or like a specialized tech firm, no, this is not the right fit. And if you just want to build a website and you don't care about making money or running a business, it's probably not the best fit either. The best way though is to try it out, and I was able to get you an extended free trial from HighLevel. So if you click that link in the description, you can see and try it for yourself. I don't gain anything by overselling it. You can just try it for free and check it out. And also check out this video for more HighLevel tips and tricks directly from me.